Alright, hello my fellow adventurers and welcome back to the Abyss. I'm the Rogue and I am here checking out, it's kind of early access demo of a game I'm really excited about. It's very early in development. Intro isn't done yet. But it's kind of, take a relic, let's see. Let's take some shield. So you'll see the map is kind of like Slay the Spire. The gameplay is kind of like Slay the Spire, Peglin, all that sort of thing. But the gameplay is kind of like Peglin. However, let's see what's in here. It's got like a card, like you have a hand of cards. So it's a weird combination of Slay the Spire and Peglin. One sec. Alright, oh, there's some new animations. So this is the update. This is an update that just came out. Enemies aren't progressing in the same way they used to, that's good. So there was a lot of stuff. The game originally had like 5 different relics. Relics are stackable. So the game originally had like 5 relics. Let's see, like 5 relics, 5 different orb types. Ooh, that was a cool effect. Let's end the turn. Loving the visual. Like 5 relics, 5 different types of orbs, 5 types of enemies, kind of just like 5 of everything. And at least like 1 or 2 new orbs have been added. Like orbs have been added, a few new, I think new relics, I'm not sure. Just generally there was just a content update and I've been really excited about it, and it's just awesome to check it out. And so he puts up a shield. Okay. This one restores 2... deals +1 damage. I definitely am going to talk to the developers about how the cards are exactly phrased. Because I definitely think that could be an issue point. But, like, for now it's fine. As, like, you know, very early in development demo thing. Unlike Peglin, I mean in Peglin, yeah, this really just, there's a lot of stuff where you'll see like Peglin and Slay the Spire, like a weird, it's a really interesting combination. And I feel like it's, because Peglin seems like it's already like based on Slay the Spire, so you'd expect, I hopefully the next updates can have a speed up button like Peglin. That's one thing that these games absolutely need. But other than that, also currently the starting deck is made randomly, so that's a bit annoying. There we go. The loot is currently also kind of random, but okay, so we're gonna move forward and we have an event, the mysterious spot. Just check the tombstone, it's an ambush, so we just have an encounter. It's not a massive fight, but unlike Peglin, where this game just kind of, where, for example, there's the pegboard is based on which encounter you're in. I also did recently get Peglin, so if you want to see me play Peglin in a video, please do let me know, I'd love to. But unlike in Peglin, where each encounter has a unique board, this just has a variety of boards, as far as I understand, and a random one is used for each encounter. Let's see, relic ideas. So yeah, there's not that, you'll see that sometimes that'll pop, like little, do that, and that means that it's adding the 0.2 shield. So it's a 10% chance on peg hit. And later in the game, something does come up. There is one interesting interactive thing for the what will be the boss fight. Currently, it's just a slightly larger fight with the gimmick that will be used. Okay, you're gonna attack. So, like, sometimes it does take a little while but also, you can get lucky like that. Oh, there's another enemy. Of course there is. Oh, and that's good. There we go. And that's a win. We're just getting the potion and the money. Inverted salesman. Oh, is this a shop? Want to buy a card. Oh no, I want to sell a card. Card removal. Oh, I can sell relics as well. Good to know. We can get rid of this apple. That's exciting. So yeah, they're kind of randomly generated. You want to buy a card. Yes, I want to sell a shield. Thinning my deck out a bit. There's a shop coming up. That's an exciting new feature. Okay, that's a brand new feature, and I love it. Originally, like, there really just, like, wasn't a way to remove cards from your deck, so it was really just your deck. If you got a bad starter deck, you could only add to it. So the ability to... That's when it's really exciting. This video is probably going to be a bit shorter than usual, but that's just because there's not that much content in the game yet, but I'll put the itch.io link in the description for the video, go check it out. As at the time of making this it's free. Okay, candy coins, and we pick a relic. Let's take a baseball bat, +5 pegs worth, or +5 damage, I'm not sure, to things. Shop, ooh, oh, there's new stuff. Throwing knife. Deal 2 damage on peg hit. 50% chance to deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I can't tell if that's on peg hit. I assume it is. Let's add chance to add damage on peg hit. I don't know how much money I have. My recording bar is blocking it. And a green apple. Can't afford. Card removal. Can't afford card removal. Okay. But the fact that there is card removal feels really good. So I'm curious about how the dagger works. That's a brand new one. Nice. So up here we see the upcoming. Here we have our healing stuff, which we can just kind of use. Currently, it's only healing, I think. But there could be more stuff in the future. We're gonna get attacked a bit. And Gary's gonna appear. The dagger. Yeah, it's on peg hit. Okay. Gonna tell the developers, again, they need to specify that it is on peg hit for okay. Some word clarification is gonna be important. But the daggers are really exciting. The daggers are a really exciting card, and I could totally see a relic with a similar effect being cool. There we go. We get 2 health potions and some money. Let's see, is the camp just healing? Yes. Because that's what it was before, but I wasn't sure if it's still. We open the chest, and it gives us candy, pick a card. Ooh, new stuff! Ooh, tiny stone. And the arrow. Let's take an arrow. We don't need the tiny stone right now, but that's really exciting. That I was suggesting a 0-cost card in the Discord. So let's see, let's try the arrow. Costs 1, it destroys the peg, but it also destroys the ball? That's a weird way to do it. Okay. If you're gonna destroy the ball, I don't... Okay, so if I take an arrow, fire it like that. Huh. The throwing knife is good. Okay. This is, okay, currently the name of the card is right there. It should probably be at the top of the card. Randomly giving me a free relic. We'll just take extra base damage. Just healing to full. Still not fully sure how the arrow works, but that's exciting. Oh, another feature that games like this obviously need is an encyclopedia of some kind. So that you can look through and see what you have encountered so far. I I'm actually moving away from Unity with game development, but I still do know some of the things, so I'm totally thinking I can talk to developers about adding that. That could be nice. Yeah. So far I'm thinking... Oh, another thing could be... I'd say maybe to make the game a bit more satisfying, multiply all values by 10. Pick a card. Ooh, silver dollar. Your coins divided by 200 on each peg hit. I'll try it. Let's take that. Okay. 1.1. That's a... Okay. That's cool. Uh-huh. I still don't understand that one. I'm gonna have to ask about the, I'm gonna have to ask about how the arrow works, because that's the most confusing one so far. The knife is confusing, but only because it uses it's not the clearest. The arrow actively just doesn't make sense. Oh, makes sense in my opinion. So this is an interesting board layout. I don't know how where like there's lots of crits and only a few actual pegs. Creates an interesting effect. I can't afford to throw that one. Okay. The new animations are beautiful, though. I do have to say that, like, the game feels so nice now. So, good job with that. Almost at the boss fight. We'll use the candy. So yeah, okay, there's some good new content, and that's promising. And I actually do feel capable of creating builds now. This game didn't really feel like it had builds before, but I have to say now I would say it does, and that feels good. There are now, let's see, at least like 3 builds in the game. But yeah, definitely multiply the values, like multiply enemy health and stuff. Basically anything that, if it's, rather than doing a decimal, it feels better if it's just, if the numbers are just multiplied by 10. Event. Casino and Broken Dreams. I can either double my gold or lose it. Nope. So here's the boss fight. There is not a boss actually right now, but here's the interesting mechanic. It's this. What happens if I... Oh, huh. But it's this. Also, that should only really trigger once. I feel like that should maybe not trigger... I think... So this layout is kind of different. And I think the game doesn't properly prepare you for it, I guess. Like, I feel like it just kind of throws you into this battle, and it's interesting, but it really should explain, like, certain mechanics that previously worked, like restoring pegs, kind of just isn't a... So then after this, let's pick a card. Ooh, another one. Stabbed Heart, deal 0 to 4 damage equal to 4 times your missing HP percentage. Oh! I see what it's saying. It's a bit confusing, but I'll take it because I understand it. One sec. Okay. So I think so now it just loops back to the beginning. It's back to stage 1. So let's just play through a little more and see if I'm right about this. So if I'm missing a bit more than... Let's see. That's a bit more than 25%. So let's say so it's dealing 2 damage. Oh no, So yeah, the lower, basically it's saying, the lower health you have, that arrow still throws me off every time. The way that it just, like, destroys itself. Yeah, after this video, I'm definitely talking to the developer about it. Here, you know what? Let's restart the game. Let's take a relic. We can view our deck to start out. We have a... Okay, oh, nope, it's the same starting deck now. Amazing. Okay, starting decks now contain a croissant, a cake, 3 shields, and 3 apples. Okay. Let's go for A. What sort of build could we go for? Let's go for... Let's go for a money build. Oh, I wonder if it speeds up over time, maybe? Okay, it seems like maybe there's a speed up, I can't tell. But so here's what I'm thinking. If I take that, which makes it that 1 to 5 coins for every time I throw a projectile, it's not much. But if I then combine that with the silver dollar and start stacking this one relic, then each silver dollar throw will power me up. Like, it's not really a build right now. It's just like a very simple idea of like 1 card. I also gotta see what happens if I have less cards in my deck then. Let's see. Green apple. Costs 1, deals more damage, but then exhausts. Again, card organization's a bit of a thing that needs to be worked on, but... Okay, the inverted salesman. The name for that is not great. But I think maybe he could be renamed to, like, the card collector? Again, just kind of a, like, thing just kind of a thing, not something that I particularly feel strongly about right now. I'm gonna send the developers, I'm gonna kind of sketch out an image in a bit at some point of what I think cards should look like, and send it to the developers just to, like, help. There's also a bit more room here. I think they could fit a little bit of a bigger thing. Also, the currently in flight card should be able to be viewed. You should be able to hit, like, there. It's the currently in flight card. Okay. End turn. So we throw the green apple, it deals 2 damage, but it gets exhausted, so we can only use it once per battle, basically. It's a better apple, but we can't use it very much. Two enemies, so we can throw the cake. That was not a very good cake shot. You're gonna put up a shield, you're gonna attack me. Alright, all the enemies are out, now a cake shot should be decent. Not if it goes like that. I don't have the mana for that. I feel like there should be a different word. Mana doesn't feel... like, I think it's called something like mana or something like that, but I think it should be called something else. I'm not sure what, though. Let's see. Okay, peg idea, or ball idea, whatever. A ball that does a flat amount of damage to enemies, to all enemies when on the screen when fired. Like it's a basic attack that then strikes all the rest of the enemies for a fixed amount of damage. Actually, you know what? No. Before more balls are added, what needs to be added is upgrades. Card upgrades are going to be important. This game needs card upgrades. That's what I'm gonna say that's probably the next step. There we go. Okay, that's a crit. So this is a kind of powerful one, especially when the board's pretty, like, filled. Okay, I'm getting attacked. We do have a bit of healing in here. The UI makes it a bit hard to see your current health, so that is a bit of an annoying feature. You don't really know exactly how much health you have. Like, you can check, but, like, it's irritating. But that's, again, a small thing. Not what I think needs focus right now. I definitely think mechanics. So I guess the game does need new balls, but new orbs, whatever. It feels weird saying new balls. Psychic Path Reader. Opposites attract. I have no clue what that's. I don't want any of those. A shop. Garlic, that was one that was already in the game, but like... Card... I have to pay to remove cards. I don't think I can afford it, I guess. Another shop. Yeah, I can't afford a silver dollar either. Darn. So then here we have an elite fight, I think. The game should probably have some... Nah, it doesn't really need a way to show it's an elite fight. I think creating one elite enemy that's like the elite and also the boss. Maybe like the boss version has like triple health or something. So basically you have one strong enemy that shows you are in a difficult encounter. Could be good for the moment. You're gonna give me... okay. Let's use my green apple. That takes care of that. I think that... okay. So I think it up like here or something, the game should, rather than having... should just have some... I guess the game should just have some way of showing... maybe not, like, actually, maybe it would just be like a notification that pops up when your deck gets shuffled. Because then there could be relics like the first card until, like, the first card after shuffling a deck is free to play. Could be something. Or another, let's see, what other possibilities are there? Okay, so he's gonna add shield. I like that it's a variation, like it's not one number, it's somewhere in this range. It was funny, I think in the previous update it said enemies can now use shields, especially Gary, and I thought that was pretty funny. Okay, so pick a relic is indeed after... it's at 5 points on hit. Let's go... this way. Okay, so this always gives a thing, some coins, a pick a card, and then pick a relic. No new relics as far as I can tell. We're gonna skip that fight because I don't want to bother with too many fights. So that takes out both those enemies. Then we're gonna take out this one. Like that. Gonna get attacked. We do have some healing in here. So the cake targets 3 enemies. I think it should specify what 3 enemies. Like, is it the first 3 enemies? Okay, so you always get a relic as the reward for completing an elite fight. Magical Well of Tears. Is this a new one, or have a peek? Drop the coin and make a wish. We'll take that. Mysterious spot. Treasure was hidden. Let's take a second one of those. Silver dollar. Ooh, anvil. Super heavy, plus 3 damage on each peg hit. I have to see what that does. Well, I mean... Okay. There's a lot more orbs in this game than I thought. Okay, so it's nice that I have... this. There's no crit in this level, which I don't particularly know how I feel about. But also, so that's a free one, and so I like that. Then we're gonna throw the... Let's just throw the apple. Alright. So let's see. The silver dollar, the anvil. Oh! Okay, so it's... That's funny. Okay. The anvil's actually, like, interesting, though. It's really heavy, so it doesn't have the chaotic bounciness, but it also is really powerful. So yeah, I don't think there are enough pegs. This level, I just don't think it contains enough pegs to be enjoyable. I think it could be done better. But, okay, so the anvil existing, though, is a really... That's really good to know. Again, why it would be nice to have, like, a list of all the ones that exist, but still. I might actually loop this time to start seeing, like... Because now that makes me wonder, like, what else... I'm gonna ask the Discord... Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna ask the developers of the game on their Discord if I can help them make a, wiki channel on the Discord that has all the content in the game. Because obviously, they know better than I do, but I can also help manage it. I'm not sure if I'd... Yeah. That clears out that. And this gives us lots of rewards, including a card and a relic. There's no... At this point, I'm going to say there aren't any new relics. Because if there are and I haven't found them, I'm honestly a bit annoyed. Like, how are they not showing up at this point? Okay, so does the silver dollar have a default of 1 damage, or... One sec. No, okay. Now I can see how much coins I have. I apologize if I was being really annoying and just, like, not... and everyone was just... If you're watching, you're just like... Obviously, he has 286 coins right now, but I just couldn't see it because my recording thing was covering it, so... Well... Yeah. Okay. And then we have our free ones. Again, another thing could be... Oh. If your hand... The first time each turn your hand is empty, draw a card. That could be a relic. Actually, you know what? Don't even bother with putting the, the current one here. Put the current one, like, over here. That's what you should do. Is have, like, the current active... So I've got all that stuff. Just get healed back up. I definitely think the pebble is a little weak. Like, I think it should deal, like... Like, the apple is already not super strong. And honestly, same for the shield. I would suggest making the shield be let's see. It's 0.2. I'd say maybe increasing the 0.2s. I'd say the shield does cost 1 to fire, so maybe increase it to 0.5. Again, I'm saying these in the video, but I also am going to say them directly to the developer on the Discord. Maybe increase the 0.3 to 0.5, and then increase the, I'm not entirely sure, but increase like the 0.2 to a 0.4 or something on the pebble. But I think that this has been a long enough video. I didn't even expect to record for half an hour. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Again, game link will be in the description. The game is called Paris, Transylvania, and I highly recommend you check it out. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next video.